Central Board of Secondary Education aro Livingstone Foundation International Dimapur bra miligine Wednesday din state level conference on Foundational Literacy, Numeracy, NEP aro G20 ke ayojon korise. Idu program de ICFAI University Vice Chancellor Dr. Saundarya Borbora chief guest thakise. Program de Foundational Literacy aro Numeracy opor film laga screening bhi korise. Program de 20 bra bishi school khan hissa loise.
This Livingstone Foundation International, we have just started this program, which is a conference for the state level across Nagaland, and we are privileged actually to have this hosted. In the Northeast, they have selected about 7 states. Unfortunately, as I have mentioned in the morning, that we could not take in to Manipur because there have been some crisis over there, for which we are very saddened, and I hope that peace is restored at the earliest. And then right now, we are having this program, especially in context to the FLN and the NEP and the G20. So we have eminent speakers. We also have the Vice Chancellor from ICFAI, who was a former, also the professor in the IIT, which ranks 7th in all over India, in Assam. And then we are having this program so that we understand the new policies that have been created by the government of India, which is immensely good for the young children. Those will be coming up, and we know that the old system of education, which has being redundant, I would say that there is a change. So I hope that the education system across India does not follow the old traditional system where only marks and grade was given the privilege or given the attention. And in fact, the merit list also is no more there in the CBSE now. We do not give attention to the top 10 and top 20. But we give rather to all holistic approach. So I feel that where the NEP is concerned, I guess now only 40% of the marking will be considered, and the rest 60% will be looking at the different aspect where co-curriculum and other activities also will be taken into much importance. And especially when we're talking about the skills, this is also very important because all cannot make it as a scholar because we have different skills, and I know that every children are in their own perspective. They have a very fantastic role that they can play in whatever ways they can. It's not that only the bookish knowledge brings you to become somebody great. I've seen across that bookish knowledge has now no more in the modern world. They are more interested, and to see that when we look at the modern world, they are into looking at the conceptualization of understanding, making the student think. I think that is more important rather than to make them think and to memorize. And I would also like to mention that especially the coaching centers and the tuition has become a menace because it is only making them a robot, I would say that. And we understand that the old school of thoughts, especially the teachers, what they used to do is they give the notes or they give the maths kind of a formula or whatever the step that is being done. And if you do not answer the exact word by word, we don't get marks. And also some of the maths steps which they have given us, provided us. If you do not perform that, they'll say, even if your marks are, even if your answer is right, but the step which I've shown you, it's wrong. So where did you get the steps? And they want that to happen like it's only their step that should be followed or the answers that should be followed. It is not that in this modern world. In this modern world is that what you understand, what is the concept, you can answer in whatever ways. So these are the formulas which I feel that the new education policy has taken up for the betterment. And I know that the children are fantastic, I would say that. We cannot undermine a backbencher just because he did not get a grade A plus or 100 upon 100 doesn't mean a student is bad. A student, everybody I've seen in my own practical life, 90% of the students who are
Nagaland TV, Sop Manulaga Awas. Watch us live on GeoTV and on your television sets as well. For Dimapur viewers, we are on channel number 994 in Global Chapter, and Kohima and Mokokchung viewers, switch to channel number 138 on Hornbill Digital. For all news and updates, follow us on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and Twitter.